What is up, guys? My name is Neon John, and today I want to talk about a video I found that has a situation that I think everyone has been in at some point in their life, where someone abruptly enters into your life that you don't want them there. They've overcomplicated what you were trying to do, and there's nothing you can do about it but be annoyed at that person and have to trudge through it, and it just overcomplicates whatever you wanted to do that day. And normally it either ruins your day or it just makes for a hurdle that you have to jump over that you didn't want to have to do before. And really the only thing that they do is annoy you, take away your time, and really all you want to do is try to get your time back or just try to stop them from wasting your time. But the only thing that you can do is wait to go through the process to do it. Now, this can be a lot of things. And one case of this that I found today was of a video where someone blatantly steals someone else's drone just to start drama. Like, all I can see from this is this person decided that the best thing to do would be, I'm going to not only lie, but steal someone else's property to make a scene. And I don't know why anyone would want to do this, but this person thought it would be a smart idea to do this, went ahead with it, even though it's breaking the law, and I'll get to that later. There's, I think, 4 things, really, off the top of my head I can think of that she broke when it comes to laws and stuff, just basics. But, yeah, without further ado, let's just start right in. Now, I'm going to stop the video right here just for a moment to explain this is the person in question that stole the drone. And this is how far away she was from the drone when it landed, safely away from people as it was supposed to, because the people who were flying the drone followed all of the laws and protocol that they were supposed to be able to fly the drone.
This drone almost wiped me and my dog out just now.
This person is on a whole nother level of stupidity. I'm sorry, it's just the fact that she wasted all of their time doing this for really no reason. She knew that she was in the wrong from the start when she walked up to that drone from 100 or so feet away. It was well away from her, and she lied right next to it, and then she proceeds to steal it. How can you do this? How can you be so low that you would do something like this? Overcomplicate someone else's life, waste their time, and stress them out, because I can assume nobody likes having their property stolen by someone, especially someone that's acting hysterical and threatening them. Kudos to them for handling the situation the way they did. There are people in the comments talking about how they would have tried to take the drone and stuff like that, and the way that these people handled it is amazing. Because if the people did like what the people in the comments are saying, this might have turned into something on her side. The law might have gotten involved and thought, oh, they're the ones at fault, and then what would it do? It would make the drone community look bad, but instead, they stayed on the high road, they stayed calm in the situation, they did what they should have, which is follow her to make sure she doesn't just run off with their property, wait for the police, and explain the situation calmly to them. Kudos to them for how they handled this situation. she then proceeds to walk off with the drone, still recording everything that's going on, hide it under her shirt, try to get her husband to go distract them as she's walking off. They're following, of course, because they're trying to find where their drone is, and they realize it's gone away. So she keeps walking and begins to call the police.
Can you believe how casual I was on that?
That was perfect.
Hi, this is a non-emergency. May I speak with somebody regarding Fairview Park or a park ranger at Fairview Park, please? Thank you. Ready, and I am walking my dog through the park, and there's a group of, I would say, perhaps 10 guys flying fast drones on the bluff where the kids normally ride their bikes on the little dirt hills. And these drones are out of control. One fell literally 5 feet from me and my dog. I mean, going, I don't know how fast, 20 miles an hour. I think that these are illegal to be in the park. I know that, well, it's not, they are definitely not near where the gliders are, because there's the glider guys don't do this. You know, they're flying gliders. These are high-speed drones. I'm sorry, on the bluff, I'm sorry, on the dirt hills where the kids ride the bikes normally, it's taken over by a group of guys with high air-flying drones. It's right off of the parking lot. If you pull into the parking lot, you'll be able to see them clearly off of Placentia. My number is 2022, and I would appreciate a phone call, please. Thank you. Goodbye.
So there are two things that she could be charged with right now, from what I can assume and what I know, and that would be theft and lying to, I don't know if it's really authorities or 911 because it's not an emergency, but I believe it's the same kind of deal. So lying to an emergency line, or non-emergency, still same kind of thing. You're lying to the authorities, and later on as well, she does lie to the police saying the same kind of thing. Well, you're not supposed to be able to do that. So right now, that is the first two things that she could be charged with, from what I know. And I'm surprised that they didn't, but I'm not there. I don't know exactly what went on completely. We have video, but afterwards with the woman when they all meet up and stuff. So I don't know everything that went on, but from what I see and from what I know, and if I'm wrong with this, tell me in the comments below, because I will add a disclaimer if I'm wrong about how the non-emergency line works and all that. But she definitely did steal. She stole someone else's property, and there was no cause for doing this at all. It was caught on camera. She basically just stole their property. And from what I know, you can't lie to a non-emergency line, you can't lie to 911, and you can't lie to the police. So, from what I know, what she did was not only morally wrong, but also legally wrong. And that is the first two things on a list that gets a little bit longer. There's not like, going to be 10 things, but it's a pretty bad list of stuff that she legally could get in trouble for.
Ma'am, do you have that quadcopter?
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I do.
I'm gonna call the cops.
That's
You either
fine.
give it to me or I'll call the cops.
That's fine. Call the cops,
Okay.
please.
Hey, Colby! Yeah? She's got the drone. She won't give it back to me.
Call the cops, because I already did.
She called the cops.
Go ahead.
Did
Because it almost hit me and my dog. It landed next to me. You almost wiped me out. This is illegal in the park? Yeah, it is, and I called the cops. Okay, fine. We'll let the police officers decide that.
Now, even in a crappy situation like this, you gotta love how smug that she thinks she is, and how she basically got away with doing this. She doesn't know that there was a camera on there, and if she did, she probably didn't think it was recording. So everything that just happened here, she thought, I'm getting away with this as it's going on. And it's just amazing to think about how this person thought, I'm going to get away with this, I'm going to get away with this. And you're hearing everything that they're saying. It's like, we'll let the cops decide. We're going to see how it ends out. And all this kind of stuff. And just how they act like they're getting away with something. And it's funny because you know, as you're sitting there watching them do this, that they're not. They've had the whole thing recorded. The person asks them, hey, did you take it? Oh, no, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, let's let the police decide. I already called them. And all this different stuff. It's amazing that these people think that they can get away with this stuff and do all this stuff, and they always have this kind of thing about them where they do that. And it's annoying. It's annoying when you see it in person, when you know that they're at fault. But it must have been stressful to be these guys. I'm just saying it. Because they don't know yet. They haven't seen the footage, I don't believe. Knowing that she did actually go over and take it and stuff, and it didn't land near her. They don't know that yet. So they're stressed out thinking, oh, it actually might have. She might be lying. It's worse either way. It's horrible either way. Because it's stressful. All these things. And it's just, in the muck of all that, it's entertaining to know, at least, that they think they're getting away with it when in reality they're making themselves look worse while they're being caught.
I have kids, I have a family, I have all kinds of shit. You got a fucking airplane that you're driving 50 miles, you can wipe out this family too, you dumbass. Screw you. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it to the police officer. Don't come near me. Yeah. All this, totally legal. Look at the kids who can't fucking ride their bikes on the bluffs because you dumbasses are here. Fucking grow up. Stupid toys. Yeah.
Just something quick to say here. I think we can add on another crime that she has committed so far, which is disturbing the peace, because from what I can see, I think there might have been children nearby. I don't really know, though, but she does seem to be screaming a lot, and she does start to scream and become more hysterical later on in the video, and yeah, I think that would qualify as disturbing the peace when you're screaming hysterically at the top of your lungs. You're not in an emergency. You're basically just being an idiot for all to see while lying and also stealing other people's property.
Don't come near me. Get away from me now. Back up and get away from me now. Get away from me now. Back the fuck up and get away from me now. I've said it 5 times, you idiot. Get away from me now. Excuse me, but can you please send an officer here right now? What is taking so fucking long? Get away from me now! Get away, fucker! If you come near me one more step, I'll fucking kill you! Leave me alone!
So here we have our 4th crime, which is terroristic threats. You can't do that with someone. You cannot threaten them, and that is what she just did. So, with theft, lying to authorities, disturbing the peace, which that one, leeway, but she is becoming hysterical. Even the video said that. So, terroristic threats added onto there as well. It's not looking too good for her case, even on a legal side. If this video were to come up in a courtroom for a court case, if something were to happen, it wouldn't look good for her at all, because there's 4 things that they could charge her with that I can see in this video right here. That's not good. It's not good even if your side is right, which her side isn't in this case. But, I don't know what to say other than you kind of messed up when you not only decided to go out of your way to steal someone else's property, lie to police and emergency services, and get hysterical in a public place for really no reason, and then decide to threaten people. I don't know what to say other than, what were you thinking? Seriously, why would you do this? Why would you be so stupid as to think this is something that you should do?
Hi, Officer Foster. I'm Lisa Manfredi.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Okay.
There's a whole group of these guys, props, FPC, whatever, racing, just landed next to me and my dog within 4 feet, going probably 30 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay?
Are you
I
guys,
picked it up.
guys
No, I'm not. Yeah, these guys are. And they're going to walk out a
whose
whole
is that?
his. And he's been following me through the park while I've
Okay.
been waiting for you to come.
Okay,
I'm
ma'am,
not stealing it, you
Ma'am.
fucking...
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Sorry, he's
Ma'am.
been following me. Him and his friends were
Ma'am,
following me
listen
through
to what I'm
the park.
saying. What I want you to do is go have a seat right over one of those logs and be over there in a second, okay? You two come over here for me. Are you is he with you?
No, he's
Okay. Can you go just a moment for me, please? Thank you. Here's your property back.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So
Yeah,
so what's going on? Because I'll give her a second.
Let me unplug this really
calm.
quick. This is really, yeah. Basically, what happened is the quad crashed. I don't know how close it was to her.
Okay. How many people are there? Because my call said there's 10 people.
There's probably 10 people.
Okay, your group?
Yeah, we talked to the.
The Soaring Society?
We already talked to them. They said, hey, it's fine. Just make sure you're over there and watch
Okay.
out for the landing pad. And we had talked to them about everything.
Okay.
And they said it's okay. This is registered with the FAA already.
Yeah.
I'm with the AMA.
Okay.
I'm registered with the AMA. We're here for a drone race in Killer Mesa. So yeah, she split off with it underneath how she had it in.
Yeah,
here.
in her shirt.
And they don't say anything to me. I walk up to her. I go, ma'am, do you have my stuff? And she goes, no, I don't have your stuff. Blah blah, like yelling at me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like. And I noticed she's got a bulge in her thing.
shirt.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you have my quad talk. Can I just have it back? And she's all, you guys shouldn't be here. Blah blah. You guys need to leave. And then she starts just trying to walk away, and I'm like, listen, call the cops. Let's call the cops and have them come out here. And then she's all, I'm on the phone with the cops, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And then she kept walking away. And I'm like, just stay here so I don't, like, lose my stuff. I don't want you to, like...
So you were following her to maintain
Yeah, I
where
don't
she
want
was,
to lose
lose
this
your
stuff.
stuff?
Yeah.
Where's the other person?
I
And then
said
I
she
finally-
was 415, so I had her go sit over there. I think.
And then I
she's-
come over here. She's like, I'm going to
she's over
fucking
there.
kill you, all this shit.
Mhm.
She's, like, threatening me here. And I'm like, just stay here. Like, I'll stay on the other side of the street. Just, like, stay here until the cops come.
Okay.
I don't know, you can listen to the police phone call. You can
Yeah,
hear,
no,
like, yelling
yeah.
at me.
So you were.
And that's about it.
Okay, so let me recap. So you're drone.
Now, normally I would end it prematurely and stuff like that, but for this video I wanted to show the end almost completely unedited. I edited a bit of it out because it was pretty long, his explanation, but you can check it out. I almost always leave the link to the original video in the description. In this case, I am still doing that. I feel that I should, if I am able to get the original video, which I almost always will. I will link the original videos in the description, and I edited out a little bit of the end with, or I sped up the end where it had just the text, but I wanted to leave the message in there. So, because I understand what they're coming from, and seeing how well they handled the situation, and I just have to say thank you to the police, and thank you to them for the way that they handled this, because this was amazingly handled due to what was going on. So kudos to them. And I did edit a large portion of the content out. Actually, I edited a lot of it out because I wanted to speed things up, just get a general idea and my thoughts and my opinion on what happened and the things that I thought about this. So this is in no way the whole video. If you want to check out the whole thing, it's a lot better. If you go watch the whole thing and you don't get completely like enraged by this person, there's actually a lot more that went on than what I covered. But what I covered was what I think was the major topics, but there's just so much more that I can't really cover in a quick 15 or so minute video. So I'm just going to leave it at what I did. I hope you enjoy. Sources in the description, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.